So it sounds to me like, I mean, for me, from what you explained, I think that I would probably be more inclined to like the lower prop to the foil and try to push myself to like a smaller wing setup so I can push my performance as far as I can. But I think if I was getting into it, I would probably recommend for somebody to like maybe do the same or maybe the higher one with a bigger configuration. Is that right or no?
Yeah, I'll put it this way. That initial package configuration is configured with the motor low.
Yep.
And we've also have a smaller quantity of motor high options as accessories. But I am primarily using mine with the motor low, just given the conditions of my location. But I definitely appreciate having both. So there, and also too, I think with this craft, man, one of the pinnacles of the sport, just the most addicting part of the sport is downwinding, just riding swells. It is so amazing. And this watercraft allows you to do that with ease and with the variety of wings, like just kind of unlimited, those smaller high aspect wings that are fast, booking it out in the middle of the ocean. So that's where that motor low also works out really well.
You know, I can tell you, I've seen you personally out there, and I think that you've actually allowed everyone else to experience what you can do with your skill level, which honestly, like, you know, most people don't have. And you've actually, you know, made it accessible finally, so somebody can actually, it's like a GoPro camera, if you will. Now you feel like you can be like a pro, and you can actually transition from your level and actually do the pro stuff that you could do, but like most of us can. Even though I've been, you know, doing water sports for 20 years, I would never dare. But now with this, I can definitely see myself downwinded for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, the downwinding, like I said, is a pinnacle of the sport, but it is also very difficult to access because it takes a lot of dedication to foiling and, you know, and having the athletic capability to get out there and catch an ocean swell when you're surfing. Right. The electric assist there, the e-foil, it gives you, I mean, the product that we built has ample amount of power. It has a very generous amount of battery capacity. It's very well structured and strong, and it's smooth. So it definitely gives you many access points into the different bodies of water and really wild, you know, downwinding conditions. It also allows you the ability to go upwind, because on a downwinder, the hardest thing is getting a ride, somebody to drive you upwind.
So you don't have to do that anymore.
It's the most challenging thing. So I just find myself zipping up a couple miles and turning around and doing laps.
I heard you used to run all the way up the beach. Now you don't have to do that as much anymore.
I love the run. No, I still do the run. The run's my workout. I can run up and surf down.
So let me ask you, a quick question I had in my mind was, how does this compare in terms of battery versus like an e-foil battery? Like, what would you say, like in terms of percentage, how much or time? Like if you were gonna compare apples to apples between an e-foil and this version now of the LiftX.
Well, our Lift 5 is our more traditional e-foil configuration with a bigger battery, 2.2 kilowatt hours.
Yep.
It's also, you know, it also comes standard with like a jet, because that suits that population. It's a very smooth ride. It's gives a lot of battery. This is more of a surf craft. Even just call it a higher performance e-foil. The battery is 900 watt hours, so a little less than half of what our bigger e-foil is. But you're also transitioning to more advanced components like thinner motors, and open folding propellers come standard on that package. So your energy consumption while you ride is much lower. And then you're riding swells and waves and whatnot in the ocean with this, or even powering off and gliding, or riding a boat wake. The session time is the same. I mean, you get an amazing session out of a full battery.
Oh wow!
You're feeling good, and if you want to go back out, you'll come in and grab another one.
Yeah.
So the battery is smaller. It's lighter. It's more compact. With both systems and the new architecture, they're very easy to take in and out of the board and carry separately, or to swap in and out. I mean,
I love that.
The integration and the mechanical design of our systems was a huge step up for us, a massive challenge, but a huge step up for us, and I think for the industry. You know, it's hard to go back.
What motivated you to, I mean, you have multiple innovations in this product from what I can see. Talk to me about the battery and what motivated you to simplify it and just make it like so simple? And what exactly was the challenge and what you guys did?
The best designs are the most simple designs that accomplish what you want to accomplish in a great way. And that a simple design is also a challenging design, but our other e-foils had hatch compartments to just waterproof everything, and not all the time were they waterproof, right? If things loosened up or they got untuned, you know, you're constantly tuning this thing to keep it, so everything inside has to be waterproof anyway. And you're like, why don't we just get rid of the hatch? Why don't we get rid of the hinges? Let's get rid of the latches. It reduces complexity, frustrations, weight, cost, everything you want, right? Just get rid of it.
And even user error, right? Like, because like if you're not very techy or you're not very careful, which I know I am. Check this out, guys. This is my buddy Enrique trying it out for the first time. He hasn't been in the water for not even 10 minutes and he's coming in. So that's a guy that's, I know what's gonna happen to him. He's gonna have to pop. All right, he's coming in. Oh my God.